power C is practicing abstinence. When you fool around with a woman and leave your seed inside her, she has the choice whether she want to get rid of it. That is God's precious life. When you sleep with that woman and she's not your wife, you are destroying her life, you are destroying the child's life, and you are destroying your life. Because in the process, that child end up on the system, that child end up in a single parent home, and also that child end up unhappy, in jail, or either in the grave. So a few minutes of pleasure is not worth it, destroying your life, the young lady that you laid down with, her life, and the child y'all end up having or not having, because she gonna either go to the abortion clinic to get rid of it. So whatever you're doing to do that, you don't have to do that. As you being the man, you can control things of not doing that kind of stuff. If she good enough to lay down with, she good enough to take on your last name. If she's not wifey material, you don't need to fool with that. Other cultures do not do that. But based on us doing that, because we was involved with the Democrat Party, and the Democrat Party was the one that changed our values with the woke pastors. So if you do not want that young lady on the system, do not lay down with her. Because what you doing, by you doing that, you are making her have an abortion. She's going to have an abortion. You putting her in the poverty trap where she got to depend on the government, and where she's unstable. And when she's unstable, her children going to be unstable. And you're also sinning too. You're setting the child up to be in teen pregnancy and also in the poverty trap. Do not have any boundaries. You're setting that child up for failure. You're setting up a whole family to be dysfunctional. You can control yourself by not even putting yourself in that situation by having godly values. A few minutes of pleasure is not worth the drama down the road. This can end up later on in the future where this child's life is cut short. Either somebody killed this child or this child end up in jail. What you're doing is helping the Democrat Party to keep on destroying the black race. Take that Democrat handbook and throw it in the trash. Look to society. Look how society is today, from the black family being dysfunctional because of this kind of foolishness going on in the community. You need to go back to the basics of being abstinence. And it starts with you, because you're the man.